Hello and welcome to UroChannel. Today I have a very special guest with me. It's Berisha from Edmonton in Canada. And in case you're wondering what he is doing here, he and we have teamed up for the last couple of months to come up with a video course on shockwaves. So what is he doing? Maybe you can present yourself.
Yeah, I'm Uran, founder of Medical Shockwave Institute. As known before, I love shockwaves. So we provide the ultimate trainings in shockwave therapy. So if you provide something ultimate, it must be one of the kind, right? So I was looking, who is that person that is one of the kind when it comes to men's health and shockwave therapy? And I found Stefan. And I contacted him and I said, hey, your knowledge, your expertise must come to the world to help all the practitioners that wants to provide men's health using shockwave therapy to be a hero to a man, to a wife, to a family. You know how important is that. And therefore, when I contacted Stefan, I said, hey, we have the platform. Are you able to come and bring your unique ability to all practitioners?
And I was so excited. I immediately thought, wow, we have to do this. And for 2 months, I was working like a horse. Like I was working 70 hours a week, day in and day out, to make up this course and to construct everything. Because all that's in the course is my knowledge from decades of urological practice. So I've been working with shockwaves for 7 years. And this course is not only about how to apply the shockwaves, but also when to apply the shockwaves. Because, before therapy, there's a diagnosis and an indication for what to do. So there are many different things to remember when you do shockwaves and to have in mind and to ask patients before you start with shockwaves. Because once you have all your things laid out and you know exactly that this patient is going to profit from shockwaves, you have a very good foundation for the therapy to work. Because, it's like always in medicine, it's not always working in every patient. But when you watch this course and see how I'm doing it, then you have a chance that this is working in more patients than otherwise.
And we have to remember the tool, any tool is good. It's as good as you know how to use it. And Stefan's brings something from the real world. And as you said, diagnostic, it's the first step, but then knowing how to treat, that's actually what brings to life everything. So what Stefan brings with this course to you, to your practice, it's something that is the roadmap to getting all its experience within a very short time, and then his ongoing support. Because if you just learn something, and you probably already know this from courses. You go on the weekend course, you learn something, and then Monday comes and you don't know, you forgot half of the thing. And that's why we have Stefan through the community, private community, supporting you in ongoing basis if there's any concern with application.
So Uran and we have something in common because he's living in Edmonton, and when he contacted me, I thought, wow, because I was a student at the University of Alberta in Edmonton back in the 80s and beginning 90s. So this is how it all comes around, and suddenly you are in contact with the places you have been to when you were a young man. So very interesting, and I was very excited to meet him and to do this together with him. Now you're asking yourselves why I'm showing you this. Are you able to buy this course? And I think no, because this is just for practitioners, right?
Correct. So it's not for home use. This is for healthcare practitioners that are allowed to do men's health treatment. So as long as your regulatory body or your college allows you to use shockwave for men's health, you can actually enroll and get straight to the finish line. Honestly, this is truly one of the kind course, and we provide certification for practitioners. So if you just go to iloveshockwave.com, you actually go to find practitioner, and you can locate the practitioners that are certified from Stefan in proper application of shockwave with his techniques and algorithms. And you don't need more proof. You already know Stefan, you know his his UroChannel and what he does for urology and for men's health and sexual health in general?
I wanted to go into detail a little bit about the contents of the course. Basically, it's 3 areas. It's erectile dysfunction, then there is Peyronie's disease, and then there is pelvic pain. And I also included a special chapter on mystery cases, including vacuum pumps, emergencies, and the heart flaccid syndrome and what to do with it. So it's very exciting. Check it out. I'll put the link into the description so you can have a look at it. So see you soon in one of my other videos. Bye-bye.
Thank you. And I just wanted to add one thing. For people that don't know where Edmonton is, I call it kind of the North Pole. So everything, even Santa comes from the North Pole, right? So everything starts from north and covers the world with goodness. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.